my channel and my first video. I'm putting my programming labs up here just for anyone interested in how to program, or maybe this will help other students or anyone in the same class. A little bit about myself. I'm a student. I'm a beginner programmer, not a software engineer yet, but I figured putting these labs up would help somebody someday, somewhere, hopefully. With that being said, hopefully I can write some code and explain myself without getting too technical or too confusing. And let's get started. Alright, so our lab is caffeine levels. Pretty much in a nutshell, I'm going to take some input from the keyboard, and this is our desired output. I'm going to be doing this in the terminal just to keep it simple, and I'm going to run with clang. Alright, so let's go. Alright, first, using Vim, so let's create our .cpp file. We'll call it caffeine.cpp. Alright, perfect. To turn on syntax and numbers, you're going to press Shift : and then you've got set number, enter numbers, syntax on, you'll have your text highlighting. Alright, now these are called preprocessor directives. Don't worry about these too much yet. Just know that for whatever your program is going to need, you're going to need to import specific libraries to use certain functions. So since we're dealing with input-output, we've got IOStream. We're going to use the setPrecision function. So you're going to use IOmanip. And using namespace standard. Alright, I am a beginner, so if I do make a mistake, you'll see it real time, but we'll try to fix it. Alright, so let's get our main going. Return 0. I'm aware that there are better text editors, but for this, I like to keep it simple. I don't know, I think of like old programmers, you know, before VS Code, when everything was done in the terminal like this. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. Maybe it's just me. But here we go. Let's get our variable. Alright, so we're going to variable. It's going to be type int. It's going to hold an integer. I'm going to call it caffeine milligrams. And I'm going to go ahead and initialize it with 100. The lab is asking for input, so you're going to use character in. But we'll do that a little later. Just to test things, I like to give it a value first. But for now, we're going to comment this out. This is how you read input. CIN, that's character in. And then we're going to go, it's going to be 100. But let's stand by on that for now. Alright, we're going to have our print statements. Now if you look in our print, we've got strings, we've got some computation going on, and another string. I'll show you guys how to do that here. Alright, so character out, which means it's going to print to the terminal. Alright, character out. You know what? I got these backwards. Made a boo-boo already. Alright, let's fix that. Like I said, I'm a beginner, but hey, we're fixing it, alright? Out. Now we've got Strings are always in quotes after 6 hours. We need a space. Gonna close it. You know what? I actually was right the first time. Let's fix that. Now that I'm looking at it, these go back. These go forward. Alright, after 6 hours, let's go 50. Nope, said we're doing math, right? We're going to bring in our variable, which is 100, right? Caffeine mg divided by, let's see, half-life they said was 6 hours. Okay, we're going to divide that by 2, and then we're going to add another string with a space, mg, right? And then end line, because we want a new line after this, right? Same thing. Character out, because we're printing again after 12 hours. Our variable again, caffeine milligrams. Did I spell that right? Caffeine, yes I did. Alright, divided by 4. And then milligrams again. End line again. Alright, last one. Character out. Now we got after 24 hours. Let's go. 4 hours. Now we've got our variable. Milligrams divided by 16. Milligrams. Alright. So according to this, we've got our string, we've got our computation, our string. And hopefully that should look like this. Alright, well, everything looks somewhat okay. We're going to get back to this comment in a second. I just want to see if this is going to work properly. Alright, I'm going to press escape, right quit, which will save. Alright, and I like to compile in a separate window. So I use clang ++, and our program is called caffeine.cpp. So you write clang, the name of your program, -o. This is going to change it into an executable, but you have to change the name. So we'll just call it caffmg short. Alright, we can hit enter. Let's see if this runs smoothly. Oop. It says use of undeclared identifier. Yeah. Another boo-boo. Alright, spelling error. Caffeine divided by 4. What's the difference? C-A-F-E-I-N-E. What did I do? Looks fine. C-A-F-F-E-I-N-E-N-G. C-A-F-E-I-N-E-N-G. Am I blind? They look like they're spelled the same. Well, let's take a look. These things do happen, but we can fix them because we're smart something spelled different. Oh, there it is. Right there. Missing an E. Alright. Let's see. Let's get over there. Caffeine MG. Once again, I am a beginner. Alright. Be nice. Alright, now let's save that again. Let's run that again. Let's clang. Name of my file. Name of the executable. Oh crap. What did I do? Let's see. Let's go back again. That's line 7. Line 11. Extra E. Let's go fix that. One extra E. Rest looks the same. Alright, now I'm just going to check everything. Alright, 7 looks good. Okay. Let's try that again. Alright, right quit. Compile again. Alright, look at that. Says this next prompt, there's nothing there. That means we've compiled with no errors. It's good, that's what we want. Now to run your executable that we called cafmg dot slash cafmg. Bam. There's our output. After 6 hours, 50, 25, 6. Oh, I just spotted another error. Look at our output. Decimal. I've got whole numbers here. Oh, I know how to fix that. Alright, let's get back in there. Alright, I've got an int. But if I remember from class correctly, if I change these to floats, it will change the answer to floats, or doubles, excuse me. Alright, let's try that and hope we get lucky. Let's see. Let's go. We'll call that 2.0, 4.0, 60.0, and something I just remembered. Look here, fixed set precision. This is going to control or output how many decimal places we want. So you only need to put this once, and it'll output all of your count statements just like that. So fixed set precision to, and that's it. Alright, so we've got our main. We'll get to this. Variables initialized with 100. This is for decimal places. Then we got our output. Well, let's see. Escape. Right click. We're going to compile again. Oh, just on another note. I already compiled earlier and created an executable. right? So that's already in my folders. Now, if you compile again, which I'm about to do with clang, it's going to recompile into the same executable. So it's not going to make a new one. You don't have to delete the old one before you compile again. You can just compile and it'll update the executable. Okay. All right. Cool. See, we've got this. No errors. Now we're going to run again. Beautiful. Look at that. After 6 hours, after 12, 24, we've got our decimal place with 2 digits or 2 zeros, 2 spaces after. That's what set precision is for. Alright, we did it. Look at us. Alright, hopefully that wasn't too bad. I am a beginner, but I just wanted to show you guys how I do some of these. I'll be putting more up, you know. Hopefully they should run a little more smoothly. This was my first video. I was a little nervous, but hey, we got the right output. We did good. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time. Oh yeah, please like and subscribe. Hopefully this wasn't too boring and a little entertaining. Anyway, thank you.